Hi everybody, October, new month. So today we're gonna check two things. One, the month of October, which looks like pretty special, and this week. Now, I had the reading with the Spanish group, so I already pick up the cards. And today I'm introducing a new deck of cards that I created, which is only for women. But doesn't matter if you're a man and you're watching, it's okay. Now, let's talk about start seeds and the cards that pop out. Now, the first one, it's the inner voice, which here you can see a woman holding two color balls that she picked up from one of those beautiful boxes. The image that you see, it's surrounded by gold, which is the spiritual unfolding this woman, which is dressed in a mixture of the sun and the moon, which means there's the integration of the masculine and the feminine in you. There is a door symbolizing that you want at this moment in October to free yourself. Now, what does that mean? Because the inner voice is about finding that real inner voice that is in you, the real you, meaning leaving behind everything that it's not you. It's the old you, the one that maybe you constructed, but maybe you were attached, that doesn't really represent you. And I don't think we're always aware of the parts that we call that it's really us, and they aren't. Maybe we have inherit and made ours expectations, things that are not really ours, or maybe we constructed over a time something that it was okay for the time being because it was good, it helped us even to develop us or learn lessons. But sometimes it's like we make us small, we dream small, and we cannot think bigger. Like if our soul needs expansion or needs bigger things, we cannot even imagine us that we're there. And the card for October, it's about that. It's about you letting go of that part that it's not you and allowing over this month to collect that true self. I'm going to just talk a little bit. I'm going to read and translate the card, which is the card number 10. Gonna look for it. It's over here. Now, what can we do? It's like this month is an integration on a psychological, psychic, and spiritual level of who you are. And it's like an invitation for you to discover who you really are at a very deep level. Maybe even things that you never thought of. Or maybe you will get information and corroboration of things that you never thought they were there. But they present themselves. So you need to find out how you're going to free yourself, because it's not that easy. I mean, we start with our mind can be a prison most of the time. Our emotions can become a prison if we kind of drown into them instead of swimming or flowing with them. There's many situations that can become a prison, a jail for us. And thinking of an image of that's what is coming. It's a bird that is in a cage, but the door is open. But the bird still thinks that he or she is in a cage and doesn't realize that the door is open and that freedom is out there for you to take it whenever you want. Now, that can mean many different things. It can mean maybe that you are so attached to the old you that you don't see the birth of the new you stepping out of the old you, like if it was an egg, and you're like a little hatch bird that it's kind of coming out and still think that it's inside the egg, but you want to come out. Obviously, always when we enter an unknown area, lots of things seems to kind of follow us, like all ghost fears, things that we thought we left behind. And there is like a moment of everything kind of crumbling and trembling and many questions. Um, so it's a time that how can we journey this space? I mean, here what the card says is that we need to do things that puts us in connection with our joy. If you love dancing, if you love moving, or if you love painting or cooking, any kind of creativity or nature, whatever it is that you spend time doing that and recovering possibly the inner child and the passion that actually takes you and takes you by your hand to this new space. Now, if you can't, maybe the best is to find somebody to accompany you, because the best if you can actually heal yourself, that obviously would be the best. But sometimes it's not possible because we need to recover lots of pieces and we are in a very vulnerable and fragile space, and we need somebody to contain us and accompany us through the process because they have been there and they know how it is journeying that space. They know that you come out of the tunnel, but while you are in the tunnel, sometimes it's very difficult to see the light. October is about this. Now, the card that accompanies this one is the Universal Yoni. Now, the Universal Yoni is just about this dark shadow space that you have rejected and you need to integrate to be able to become more real. Because all of us come from this Universal Yoni source, whatever you want to call it. I call it Universal Yoni. It's a psychic healing that we need to do. It's something very deep. It's about separation, about us integrating the shadow and feeling separated, whatever is our own history that we have chosen, whatever if other pieces that we have created over the journey. But it's about integrating this. Because when you transmute the shadow, the inner voice shows up. And it's very clear that you can actually go through the freedom door. That's what it is about, October. Okay. Now, the other card, which these are my new deck cards, it's another kind of painting because these ones are made with special design pencils and markers, and there's watercolors and other stuff and Chinese ink with these ones. Now these ones, especially, let's see if I find, yeah, look. This one here is just the painting behind me, which is this one, it's card 13, which is unconditional love. And those are big paintings that I've done with a technique that it's called touch drawing, which a very good friend of mine actually invented this technique many years ago when she was on her own. And you use only your fingernails. It's a kind of serigraphic, let's say, negative image that you use on a paper. And underneath you have the colors. You don't see the colors when you do the painting. It's something that comes very deep from within. So all the images are very archetype images that we hold in our psyche. So all these ones that show up over the years, over a period of years, for me, they're archetypes that we hold as women. Now, the one that pop out today is abundance. And it's interesting because it's about, let me see if I can translate this, because I don't have everything translated in this book. It's Universal Mother. This is the heavy book. Now, it's divided in five stages. There's the maiden stage with 9 cards. There's the mother stage with 9, the priestess with 9, the crown with 9, and then there are the cyclic cards, which are 3 cards that basically represent different stages for women that we go through all our life, and they repeat itself. Okay, and we're going to look for the 30, which is our, let's see if I can find a 32, 31, and 30. So I'm just going to read the poem because it's very long. Now it says, let's see if I can translate the poem into English here live. I raise my heart in adoration, love, and action, and I give thanks for all the blessings that I have and for everything that it works well in my life. What is not order or perfect, I give it to the goddess in me. I celebrate life, relaxing me and breathing. Life open her pages, and it gives me as a present on a daily basis a miracle of life shared and loved, a miracle of life heal and transform, a miracle of life renew and wisdom. My arms are open and raised to the sky as a thanking and being grateful for the abundance of love, peace, time, creativity, and miracles in my life. I know and I understand that they're mine as a right of awareness and consciousness. Thank you, life. This is the poem that goes with abundance. And then there's a series of activities to actually do with it, which is very long. Another day I'm gonna try to record a little bit of this card as a meditation, because it's a meditation to visualize and daydream. I mean, some of the things that we were talking about, the group of people that were in on the chat, on the live chat in Spanish, is that everybody's recalling their dreams. Basically, I'm recalling so many dreams, which is, it's almost that when I wake up sometimes from a dream and maybe I'm thirsty and I have to go to the loo, I don't know what is real, because the dreams feel so real. I'm dreaming with people. Like yesterday, I dreamt of a student, and today I wrote to her. I said, I had a dream about you. And she said, I was dreaming about you. It's like they're like, I'm in several timelines when I'm sleeping. And it becomes more and more real. I wonder, and it would be nice if anybody's experiencing that, to actually comment that on the chat, because it would be nice to know. Now, as you see, the cards are very interesting. I think October has a lot of miracles and presents and things that we don't know. For me, for you, for everybody. Maybe we have to go through our personal chaos, and that's necessary. And then we will touch that inner voice that is so needed, so that our inner sunshine can can really shine. So, Universal Yoni and the Inner Voice. This is October, and the beautiful card of abundance. So, hope you having a lovely Monday. It's a bit late for doing this, but well, it's a bit earlier for English speakers because here it's almost 9 o'clock, but there is a bit earlier. So have a fantastic week. I'm sending you a big kiss. Please, if you like it, subscribe and share it so I can share my work with other people. And well, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.